as a leader, you gotta be able to take the good with the bad, man. You can't just, because the ship's sinking, all of a sudden I'm gonna jump off and swim to another ship like that. You don't do that, right? If you can win championships in front of everybody, then you could miss the playoffs in front of everybody. You gotta be able to take both sides of it.
You have to find the thing that you value more than money. You have to find the thing that you value more than winning. You have to find it. That will set the course for the rest of your life. Rise and shine, it's espresso time.
I wake up every morning.
Espresso keep me going.
I wake up every morning.
So let's start your day off right together. Grab your coffee and sip on today's message from Kobe Bryant. Also, if you want to learn how to have more confidence, check out my 254 series. It's free. The links to join are in the description below.
Or to go play someplace else to try to chase a championship. That's not me, man. That's not what my career has been about. There's certain things that we want to get to, but we have to pace those out because we have to have absolute focus.
It's good to say that you want to win the championship every year, but it probably wasn't really a realistic one. So how do you adjust? How do you adjust as the team leader? And then what conversations does ownership have with the coaches and teams about rebuilding?
Jeannie is so sweet that she saw me work so hard for so many years. And the last few years, her and Rob, who was at the time my agent, called me and said, listen, we are so sorry for what happened to this team. We're sorry that we don't have, seriously, it's like we're sorry we don't have a team around you that can contend for a championship. I mean, so we can make a few calls and get you on a contending team. If that's something, because we just feel horrible about seeing you going out there and struggle. Remember this? And I sat there and I listened. I said, we've known each other for a very long time. Now I'm questioning myself because I'm wondering what about me makes you think I would jump ship? We don't do that. Like the Lakers, I've been a Laker fan since 5 years old, man. I know the Laker history all the way from Minneapolis all the way to where it is today. Right? So it's in my blood. And this family, her father, believing in me and standing by me and all sorts of stuff. Like I'm not gonna go anywhere. Like this is home to me. We work through this stuff together. And like, as a leader, you gotta be able to take the good with the bad, man. You can't just, because the ship's sinking, all of a sudden I'm gonna jump off and swim to another ship like that. You don't do that, right? If you can win championships in front of everybody, then you could miss the playoffs in front of everybody. You gotta be able to take both sides of it.
You need to have something that you value more than winning. There has to be something inside you that is more important than the money, more important than the recognition, more important than the winning. Kobe Bryant, who loves winning, who is a fierce competitor, who takes losing personally, is telling you right here that he values loyalty more than winning. You need to do the same and find your one-word core value that you put first. So yesterday I was filming a new series with a friend of mine, Neil Pasricha. He sold 1 million+ books. So we did a 10-part series. We filmed pretty much the entire day on his 10 bits of advice on how to sell 1 million+ books. And one of the things that he came up with was putting out positivity, putting out hope, putting out optimism. This resonates strong with me because my one word is believe, but it goes counterculture because there's the newspaper adage of if it bleeds, it leads. People would rather be entertained and educated. People would rather lead to the negativity. People would rather complain and blame other people instead of take responsibility for their life and try to make it better. People gravitate to the negative more easily than they do to the positive. But the message resonated with me because my one word is believe. And even though that hurts my channel, I have to go all in on it because ultimately it's how I'll win. Why do I say that? If I did the top 10 rules of the most epic fights between entrepreneurs, or the top 10 stupidest things that this person has said, right? I got Kanye on my wall behind me. The top 10 stupidest things Kanye has said. The top 10 mistakes Kanye West has made. If I made videos like that, my channel would blow up. Those videos would get more views than trying to force people to learn from Kanye West. People would much rather hate on Kanye than learn from him. And same thing for all these aspirational leaders. We'd much rather hate on them than learn from them. Most people, not you because you're watching this channel, but most people. Think about your friends. Think about the people you grew up with. How much did they want to learn from people who've had more success instead of just say, oh, that person's lucky. Oh, that person is egotistical. Oh, that person doesn't care. Oh, that person is a snob. Oh, that person is elitist, right? It's just so much easier to blame and complain because you don't want to do the hard work yourself. They don't want to do the hard work themselves of growing and getting better. So if I made a top 10 negative list on people, my channel would blow up faster, much faster. But I don't want to do it because it's against belief, because winning just in terms of views is not enough. There has to be something that is more important than just getting the success, than just getting the dollars, and just getting the views or whatever number you're chasing down. It's important. Money's important. Views are important. Impact is important. It has to be important, right? Money has to be in your top 5, but it can't be number 1. What would you do that is more important than money? And for me, is spread belief. If you paid me to spread anti-belief, I couldn't do it. It's just so against who I am. And so what I want you to do is find what that one word is for you. I wrote a book on it. I think going through that exercise is one of the most important things you can ever do in your life. I think it gives you clarity that most people in the world don't have. And when you figure that out, this is for life. I am believe for life. It doesn't change, it only gets stronger. And that flows through everything I create. Hopefully this video, hopefully every interview, hopefully every talk, hopefully every book is flow and believe. I may not always execute it well. Maybe this is the worst video of all time, but I tried. I'm trying to bring believe out every time. And so when you get that clarity, it makes everything in your life and business make more sense. So how do you find your one word? Again, you can pick up the book. I talk a lot about it in there, but let me give you 3 steps that can give you a starting point to figure out what your one word is. Step number 1 is think what makes you come alive. What makes you come alive? Who was your favorite teacher growing up? It wasn't because she taught you grade 8 math. What did you love about your parents? What's your favorite movie of all time? What's your favorite song? Who's your favorite actor? Why? Write down all these people, the things that make you come alive, your favorite people in the world, and then why? Why? Why do you love Mrs. Jones from grade 8 math? Why? There was something about her. So for me, my favorite movie of all time is Seabiscuit. It's about this horse that's too small and a jockey that's too big and an owner that has no money, and everybody is down on their luck, and they somehow come together and they win all these horse races. And it's a story of belief. It's belief. My parents, who are behind me on the wall here, that's me when I'm 8, 9, 10 years old, and my parents, and they would always tell me, I'm Evan Castrilli Carmichael, I can do anything that I believe that I can. That's what they would always tell me to say. They always instilled belief in me. And so belief has been the core through all the greatest moments in my life. And now when you figure that out, you can design a future life and business with intention instead of hoping that it gets injected into you somehow, that some song comes on and you love it, or you happen to go to some seminar or watch some video. You can with intention say, I want to create an environment around belief. I want to watch videos around belief, or whatever your one word is. So what makes you come alive? All the people you've loved, the things that you love doing, your favorite activities, and then write down why. Why? Give me 3 words for each one, and you'll see that one word keeps popping up over and over and over and over again. Chances are that's your one word. Number 2 is what trait do you hate? Go negative. If you can't find it through number 1, go negative. Think about all the things you hate in life. Think about all the people that you hate, that they're not necessarily bad people. You just don't want to be around them. To you, they're toxic. They're anti everything you stand for. Maybe it's a teacher that you used to have growing up, and again, it's not because they taught you grade 8 math, because they did something. They reeked of something. They just stood for something that you did not want to be a part of. You do not want in your life, right? Who are those people? Who picked on you? Who bullied you? Who made you feel less than? Why? What was it about them that you just never want to be around these kinds of people again? And so all these negative people that you've had in your life, write their names down and give me 3 words for each one. What was it about them that just turned you off? And then you'll see that there's one word that keeps popping up. This is your anti-word. This is everything you stand against. Great. Take the opposite of your anti-word. You found your one word. That's what you stand for. Because when you stand for something, it means you stand against something else. And then step number 3 is think about what will be with you forever. Forever. This is a forever thing. This isn't just, I'm going to pick some word for 2019 or 2020 or 2021. This is forever. Forever. This is you forever. I'm going to be believe forever. If anything, it's only going to grow stronger. And so what this helps do is a lot of times people are really just stuck in the muck. You're stuck in your current situation, so you think you stand for this thing, but it's only because you're dealing with this specific problem right now. Step outside. Try to see the forest, right? Try to go above so you're not just stuck in your current situation, and imagine yourself at age 50, at age 60, at age 70, at age 80. Are you still going to care about it? I'm still going to believe in people. Like, if anything, it should only grow stronger. It should only grow stronger as you've identified, as you built it up, as you have more confidence, more experience, more practice, more help with people. It's only going to get stronger. And so imagine yourself at age 70 and ask yourself, this thing that I picked, do I think I'll still care about that? Do I think I'll still care about that? And it should come back like, of course. Like, I can't imagine me being anything else by the time I'm 70. And so that's how you know you found your right one word. You have to find the thing that you value more than money. You have to find the thing that you value more than winning. You have to find it. That will set the course for the rest of your life. And again, it's one of the most important exercises that you could ever do, ever. Because once you know yourself, it paves the way forward in such a clear, direct manner that allows you to go at a supersonic speed where everybody else is walking in quicksand, hating their life. Now, I've got a really special bonus clip that I think you're going to enjoy. But before that, question of the day, I want to know, what is your one word? Let me know in the comments below.
Leadership is much less a title and much more an approach to going through life. And so when you walk out in the world every day, I just want you to keep that in mind as much as possible. You can behave like a leader, which is assuming personal responsibility for your results, or you can be like a victim, which is something bad happens or something doesn't quite work out and you give away your power and you blame and you complain and you become toxic. And right now the world has far too many victims, people who are, rather than looking in the mirror saying, I have the power to change and I might not like where I'm at in my work right now or in my life or in my health or in my love or in my spirituality, but I have the power to change. Well, victims say, I might not be where I'm at in the world, but it's because of the world. It's because of my childhood. It's because of my husband, my wife, my boss, my team, my country, my economy. And so my loving encouragement to you is ask yourself right now, am I behaving like a victim? Maybe it's in your health life. Maybe it's with your finances. And a victim would be saying, I can't do this. That's what victims do. I can't do this. Or victims, they point fingers. Well, it's the economy where I live right now. Or it's the industry. It's going through a lot of commoditization and a lot of disruption. And if I was in a different industry, I'd be successful. Ultimately, we all know this. We create a reality. And even in the most difficult and most competitive of industries, there are people who are playing at world class, who are doing really well. Why? Because they have a different approach. Because they are doing different things. And fundamentally, they're not behaving like victims, blaming and complaining and being toxic and wasting time and living in the past. They're showing up like leaders.
If you want another awesome video in our Black Excellence series, check out the video right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.